Bro, we could literally be on the verge, literally on the verge, of a World War III. Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of the Hittin Different podcast. We're back.
Yes, sir.
As we always are every week, consistent in this motherfucker, ain't stopping.
The whole gang, we're here. We're grinding.
We're grinding. We just had our episode with ZPLUTO last week. If you haven't checked that one out, check it out.
Go stream Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah, I was about to say, go stream it. We've got to shout out the Mendem here. Bonnie and Clyde. I'll put a link in the description of Spotify, Apple, YouTube, all that. Near the top. Give it a stream, give it a watch. Look at the music video. Yeah. We said it was a movie, and
it's a movie.
It is a movie, it's guaranteed. 30.
It's a great time.
Before we get into it, though, guys, same as always, like, subscribe, get engaged, comment, do that. We get bell a couple commenters. Yeah, bell notifications.
Yep.
Spotify, Apple listeners, chuck a follow, rate us as well.
Leave a cheeky review. Please.
And also at Hittin Different Pod on TikTok and Insta. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. The support has been great. Genuinely appreciate everything you guys have done so far. So
it's been a fun time.
Yeah,
it's been a good few months. It's a great time.
Bandflix actually.
What? Who won now?
Bandflix. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I don't actually have a band on me right now, so I think
completely forgot. Did I say it much last episode?
No, you didn't. Like, you might have said it. You probably may have said it, but like it didn't get clocked. I didn't think of it once. I didn't. So if you said it was very subtle.
Damn, well, levels.
Yeah, levels.
Levels.
You do have 6, like I said, though. Maybe at the end of this episode, I'll take a cut, grab a band, come back, re-record, and we can do the flick.
I think that's fair.
We'll add 6 and whatever happens this episode. But I think you're pretty good now.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like we spoke about the first episode, I really caught myself saying it every single time, and I was like, no, got to stop.
Yeah, it's
can't keep doing it. Like,
but 2-week turnaround, you're killing it already.
2-week turnaround, mate.
You're already on the shits with it.
They say I'm a quick learner.
Yeah.
supposedly something.
I guess we're going to get into it, bro, straight away. We are on the brink of World War III.
World War III is coming.
This is crazy.
It's fucked.
It is the world right now.
It's fucked.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's going at everyone. There's like, fucking, Russia's just doing the most.
Yeah.
To be completely honest with you. Like, they're actually out here starting invasions on Ukraine, just doing the absolute most.
The most, absolute.
I don't even know, like, what they're trying to take Kiev.
Yeah, Kyiv, which is the capital of Ukraine, and the entirety of Ukraine, obviously.
Yeah, and they're just running through
it. Yeah. Isn't this crazy? Like, I remember when it was building the story in general, like maybe a week or two ago.
Yeah,
where it was like the potential idea to
like everything's heightened now. Like Putin's moving like troops around and shit like that. Ukraine was moving troops around, and everyone was like, "Is it going to kick off? Like, what's going on?"
And he's officially said, we have declared war now.
Yeah, so. No. I don't think it's not officially declared war yet. It's like a military operation.
I think he's declared war now.
He's just declared it. He's like,
declared war.
Fuck it, we're
going. Because from what I'm aware, because I had a conversation with someone at work, right? This isn't new. Like, apparently Russia wanting to have Ukraine has been a long-term thing, right? And they've been apparently doing it with military and all that since like 2008, but on a very light scale, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think Putin's just had enough, and he's like, I want this motherfucker.
I want it now.
And I'm going to make it aware to everyone that I want this motherfucker, and I'm declaring war on you because
I want this motherfucker. I just want this fucking land. I want this space to be my space now.
Yeah. So they're making proper advancements to fucking just get the mission done, you know what I mean?
Well, I was reading somewhere that they've already gone in and destroyed, or maybe not destroyed, but they've already gone in, attacked airports and military bases around Kiev.
Yeah.
And now they're moving like ground troops into the city.
Yeah, wow.
Type thing where they're like just setting shit off. Like I've been seeing all over like my TikTok and
TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok and my Twitter feeds.
Yeah.
Is just bombs and explosions and like all these dudes walking around with guns, like going on Instagram Live and shit like that.
That's what I was going to say, bro. This war is on TikTok right now.
It's a social media war.
It's a social media war.
Like,
if you go on TikTok right now, anyone that's on TikTok uses TikTok, you can't say you're scrolling and not getting any World War III happening.
It's mish.
It's all you see.
It's mish.
It's fucked up.
There's so much of it. And like there's just explosions going off and shit, and like people running around and like
there's
soldiers just posting up with their guns and their homies.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's it.
What's going on?
Like, don't get me wrong, it's cool. Like I'll be honest, if I was out at war, like because they're probably forced, like they're probably being conscripted and they've just got to go.
Well, last minute, yeah.
They're just like, hey, yo, you're coming. If you're fit, healthy, can run, you're coming with us. So, like, imagine you're just pulling through. Like, I don't know, we'd probably invade New Zealand. Like,
wait, what?
In terms of correlation, our Ukraine would be New Zealand. So if we were gonna pull up on New Zealand, imagine posted up in New Zealand with like the whole gang, posted up, going on live and shit with guns. Like, we're posted.
If I was in New Zealand, though, I'd feel much more safer because of the fact there's water separating us.
Yeah,
the issue thing with like European countries, there's no water.
They're all homies.
You can walk across the motherfucker and you're
cross
there.
the border and you're in a country.
Yeah. That's why I think Australia's pretty safe, except obviously nuclear and stuff like that.
Any type of missile.
Because they have to come to us on this island, you know what I mean? And we've got so much land to work with.
Technically, I think the closest landmass to us is like Papua New Guinea. I think.
As in
like if people were gonna try and like make their way through ground, and then like technically they still have to use a boat of some sort, or an ocean, but like the quickest passover time would be from Papua New Guinea to like North Cairns-ish area.
True. If there was ever an attack on Australia,
that's probably
the best route, because like if you made it straight from America, for instance, on boat, it'd be dumb. It's a trek, and you'd see it from so long away. You could deal with it, but it'd be a surprise. Whereas, like Papua New Guinea, boat ride on the day, and then that'd be fucked up.
Bro, Papua New Guinea comes swinging at Australia.
Well, they won't do shit.
No,
but that's so. This is relative to Ukraine and Russia right now. Like Ukraine, realistically, aren't going to do shit. Russia.
The president, prime minister, whoever's running Ukraine right now is on the front lines.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's footage of him in the front lines with like a battalion, like running around with guns and like fully dressed up and shit.
I reckon that's like propaganda, though. I reckon there's no way he's actually there, but he's there for the look of the country to make it seem like he's
fighting with the team and to boost morale.
Sort of like Katniss Everdeen in the Hunger Games. Do you remember when she had the pin and the advertisement go and all that, but she wasn't fighting? Obviously, in the end, she
went out there and did a bit, but until then, she was just walking around with a camera on her back the whole time type thing, not really getting close to the action.
Yeah. There's a couple people, though, involved that, like,
there's a few. There was
bizarre.
There was a football player, wasn't there? Not like involved in the war. There was the Man City player.
Oh,
Shevchenko.
Yeah, Shevchenko. No. Shevchenko's the old Ukrainian Donny. I know who you're talking about. He's like their left back. He's young with blonde hair. Oh, obviously blonde hair is Ukraine. It starts with a Z.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he was seen at some like peace protest or something, like walking through. He was like kind of front running it. And then,
sorry, I thought I could hear crickets.
You're like, hey, yo, this.
And I had to take the headset off and like concentrate.
What's this? Cricket?
Yeah, sorry. Anyway,
there's crickets out here. No, but then there was some other. There was two Ukraine dudes. They all have really long, difficult names
to pronounce. Yeah.
So it's hard to pronounce them and let alone remember them without butchering it and getting slaughtered for it. But there was these two other dudes that were out on the front lines as well. It's just. Looks like everyone's kind of getting together. Do
you know who the Klitschko brothers are? Vladimir and...
I think those are the two that I...
Oh, you were talking... you were referring... Okay, yeah. Well, they're the two Donnies that are on the front line right now. So Vladimir was a heavyweight, one of the best heavyweights that ever existed.
That's funny.
Fighter. And his brother was also a heavyweight, one of the best that ever existed.
Yeah.
Vladimir is actually the mayor, I think it is, of Kyiv. So like he does a lot for his country and political and all that.
Yeah.
But now they're out in front lines and shit like that apparently. But like, bro, what's the point? I'm not gonna lie. Like Russia's going to win. Like, if you're Ukraine right now, to be honest, like imagine you had the power of Ukraine. Would you say fight or would you say arms down?
My whole thing is if Ukraine's kind of stuck in a sticky situation right now. Because they don't want to be a part of Russia. Yeah. Because they've obviously had their
they separated from them a while ago.
They've had their differences and they like their own land and they like their own like political agenda and all that type of stuff. Like they want to run their own race, which is completely fair. But then on the other side of it, they don't want to be a part of the NATO alliance because they don't want to be a part of the Western civilization world and all that type of stuff. At least from what I've seen. Like, don't get me wrong, they're asking for help, but they're not joining NATO.
Well, apparently, so I did look into it. They wanted to join NATO at some point. I don't know if it was a recent thing, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. They wanted to join NATO, but NATO denied them because they were concerned that Russia... Because Russia don't like NATO, obviously.
Yeah, Russia hates it.
And the fact that it's right on the border of Russia, Russia don't want any more Eastern pressure or Western pressure from their perspective from NATO.
They don't want any more forward movements type
and
thing.
NATO is aware of that, and they said the reason we don't one of the reasons we don't want Ukraine joining NATO
is because
we don't want that
something off with Russia.
with Russia,
and that'll actually make it like a border war between Russia and Ukraine.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why I think there won't be any help for Ukraine. They're because they're not part of NATO.
I saw a map actually recently, today to be honest, and it was pre-1997. There was all these all these countries around Ukraine and Russia that were part of
Soviet
NATO.
Union?
No, part of NATO. Post 1997, a bunch of other countries like bordering Ukraine, kind of bordering Russia, joined NATO. But then it's the only two countries left that haven't joined NATO are Ukraine and Russia. Yeah, and I think there was like one or two mixed in there that are just doing their own thing.
Yeah, right.
But it's that whole thing of like you were saying, like the second that like Ukraine joins NATO, that whole chunk of Europe is now NATO alliance, and now Russia just looks at it as a massive threat. And they've got pretty much all right to shoot at them because it's like, no, you've officially joined the opposite side. Exactly. Like you're actually on smoke now.
Yeah, well, that's the thing with NATO though. So they like all these other countries like France, Germany, all that. They won't, and they won't and can't step in because as soon as it's not their business technically because they're not part of NATO. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they can help, and they have been helping with resources and all that.
Yeah,
but
they sending, I think medical supplies, weapons, and like some.
But they can't fight it.
They're not sending troops. They're not they're not actually sending people to die for it. It's not that.
The only way anyone will step in is if they attack a surrounding NATO country in like Poland or something like that. And then that's when when World War III will start.
I reckon they'll pull some bougie shit. I reckon if NATO sees Ukraine getting fucked up enough, they're just gonna stage some shit and say, "Oh, Russia just shot down a airliner, like a civilian airliner from somewhere. This is the initiation for the war."
No
and
way.
Then they're just gonna kick it off like that
because that's kicking off World War III literally. As soon as someone outside of Ukraine gets involved, it kicks off World War III.
It's a ish
because that's when allies of other allies have to start getting. It just becomes a mess. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, any Ukrainian people. I wish the best and. Maybe your country's fucked. Your country's fucked. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That was rude.
Yeah,
my bad.
There's one specific.
Shout out to all Ukrainians, but there's one guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to the rest of them. We hope everything goes well.
But that's why, unfortunately, I think the country's just going to go to shit because no one's realistically going to step in, and if they are, it's going to be World War III.
Yeah. You know, I saw a thing the other day that said like the Taliban made a comment on because you know how Taliban's currently controlling Iraq?
Yeah, something like that.
Iraq or Iran? Yeah. It's one of them.
Yeah.
The Taliban's gone out and made a statement saying like Russia needs to stop.
Oh,
and
really?
it's like, bro, they're saying
they're
doing the
who
most.
Are you?
Yeah, who are you? They're the most hypocritical motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But they're like obviously that's not the quote. They need to stop. But like along the lines of Russia's doing the most, like they need to chill. It's what like, brother, you literally just ran over the government like less than a year ago. You did what they're trying to do.
They think they're grown from it now. They're like,
I'm mature. I've had time to grow.
Have grown, you know?
Oh shit, man. But it's cooked.
It's funny seeing the memes though with like bring Osama bin Laden back, bring Hitler back, like all of them. It's like
bring the team back. Yeah, we actually need to get our own bullies so we can bully them back. Yeah.
An interesting thing as well on this note, there's another war occurring.
Oh mish.
It's same Ukraine and Russia, but it's a cyber war. Apparently it is declared anonymous have declared a cyber war against Vladimir Putin's government to like bring down their government website. And all that kind of shit.
I was reading, so the NATO is currently freezing like Russia's banks and shit. So like their assets and stuff, they're freezing. No one's buying oil or coal from Russia, or gas. Everyone's basically saying like, look, if NATO can't fight, we're gonna freeze you to death. We're just gonna lock you out of the world. Make sure you can't trade with anyone. Their dollar value is gonna. They're either going to print. They're either going to do what Germany did and print a fuck ton of money so it becomes valueless, or the dollar's just going to be worth nothing anyways because they can't get anything in.
It's fucked, bro. It's not looking good to be honest.
It's like, fucked
for the world in general.
If you're a standard human in Russia right now who lacks the rest of the world, you're living a horrible life. But they were saying that there's like 5 surrounding countries in that area, like Poland. I just remember Poland out of the list. I'll be honest. I'll be very honest with you. But there was another 4, and they've already braced to accept a bunch of new refugees and shit.
Yeah, right.
So like when all the asylum seekers and stuff leave either Ukraine or Russia because they don't want part in either of it, then they can go and asylum seek in the surrounding countries, which is good.
Yeah,
that's a good time.
Yeah, it is.
We like asylum seeking.
But like, it's so crazy. Sorry, I'm gonna go back to the point.
Yeah, no, go.
Bro, we could literally be on the verge, literally on the verge of a World War III.
Yeah, no, it's fucked.
Isn't that crazy? Like, it may not happen, and this may be a thing that's a part. We don't know what the future holds, but I'm saying there's also a potential future where there's literal a World War III.
When was World War?
And we're living through it.
When was World War One? Back in 90.
Wouldn't have a clue. I'm not good with history.
1914. I know it was around the 1920s. Because the second one was started in like 1931 or some shit like that.
Hey, applaud me, motherfucker. 1914 to 1918. I said 1914.
Shut, you killed it.
I don't know why. That's what came to head. And World War II is in like 1939 to 45. Oh, my birth date ended.
Shut.
Lit.
Oh, that's crazy. Wait, what? Does it say? Oh, first, I actually thought World War II went for one day. It started, so for those that don't know, it started on the 1st of September. And it ended on the 2nd of September.
But in 6 different years apart.
6 years apart, but still. That's kind of... Why wouldn't they not just like end it a day early? Just to make it look clean. Make it look clean as fuck.
No, there's probably like a dickhead with the contract on the other end.
Leap year. The leap year added in. So it was 6 years, but they had to add that leap year in. That's what it was.
But yeah, back again to Anonymous.
Back to World War III. Anonymous
stuff
even.
like that.
Yeah.
Who are they and like how does this shit work?
Anonymous always surprises the fuck out of me. Yeah. Like they stay quiet for so much.
Yeah.
Well, like what we think is so much, but like then on these really big things they come out and like who even are they?
Yeah, exactly. Like how do you join them?
What country are you from? How do you get picked? Is there is there a trial day where you just start hacking shit for the sake of it? Like do they find you? Like bro, Anonymous is weird. And like what do they even do? Like, are they
like who controls them?
Just put a virus in Putin's computer?
Yeah.
Like, what are they gonna do? Like,
well, apparently they're gonna take down like government websites and contraband and shit like that. Not contraband.
They're gonna take down like Russians' version of Medicare. No one can get health treatment.
Yeah, who the fuck are they? Like, do you reckon he could be some like random dude, literally in Australia, 36 years old, that's really good with internet shit, and he's like part of that whole group, and they
maybe but at the same time, like the issue with Anonymous is because it's not owned by any government it's not run by any people. It has pretty much all complete free will to do what it wants to. Yeah. Like they can fuck with anyone's shit and. Russia itself can't retaliate.
No.
Because it's all online.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to just block them? Like, no, I'm sure they'll find a better way.
Yeah.
Like, but it's just the whole thing of, like, you can't go and attack. Like, they can't turn around and say, no, it was America that started Anonymous. It's like,
it's literally, we don't know. They're called Anonymous for a reason.
For a reason. It's so that all their things are up. But surely it's not, bro, everything on the internet leaves a trace.
Well, that's what I said.
Well, like
as if there's no one
that's
ever tried to go out of the way to find who these are, at least one of them, where they come from, something.
But
all these years, there's nothing.
If you find one, you then like, not saying interrogation and all that type of stuff is the best solution. But surely you just interrogate the fuck out of him, like waterboard him on some shit and say, "Who are your friends? How do I get in contact?"
But maybe it's that deep, where like each anonymous person doesn't actually know the real identity of each anonymous person. They're all just
anonymous.
Yeah, they're all
between
anonymous.
each other.
Yeah.
That's some like actual like sci-fi movie shit. I'll be honest. That's crazy.
If it ever gets cracked in regards to who it is, that'd be the sickest movie, documentary movie, whatever.
Like anonymous
from day one to the end, like who started it. The whole behind the scenes.
I reckon it started in some kid's basement. Like it's just posted there back in like 1995 with like the old like window computer and he's like learning how to code and shit.
Yeah.
And then he found out he had a knack for it and it's just boom, he's going through. And
then he had some mates.
He hacked like the local like donut store and got free donuts or some shit like that, and then it just led him to bigger and better things.
And here he is taking down Russian government.
Taking on the Russian government. Fuck yeah. Well, didn't he take on someone in the Middle East that they had a go at? Was it ISIS?
Maybe. I haven't heard of this one. What's this?
It was anonymous. They had a go at a Middle Eastern terror group for something. I can't. Maybe I'm mixing it up. But I know that they've been involved in shit recently. Yeah. And they were gunning at people.
Oh right.
But it's just like that. Like I said earlier, like what's their category? Like, do they have a criteria? Of like they've checked enough boxes for them to actually get involved. Do they have to wait until a certain point?
Well, I feel like they used to get a bit more involved back in the day, and now they're just too elite where they're like, we're only coming for the drag shit.
We're only coming for the real drag shit. You guys can handle the rest. Yeah, you guys it's like Superman.
Yeah,
he's
literally.
not just going to stop like a everyday robbery,
no,
but
no.
like some meteoroids coming. Meteorite, sorry. Yeah. It's coming. He's like, okay, I got to step in. This one's for me. Batman, step aside. Like, you're done. You're done today. Oh, shit, man.
But yeah, it is looking kind of ugly in general, the world and war and stuff like that.
Bro,
and
dude, this is a weird, sorry.
Hit it.
How quick does it take a missile to launch? Like, as in,
I'd say
like,
fairly quick.
to get to A to B though. Like, let's say like nukes and stuff. Do you reckon that's like half a day turnover? Less than half a day turnover?
When you say like A to B, where's A to B for you?
So let's say just for sake of it, because they're the two high powers, Russia and America.
Yep.
Russia and America shoot a nuke. One goes to the other. Doesn't matter who shoots first because it's the same distance. How long do you think that turnover is from like land takeoff to not? It doesn't really land, but like, you know what I mean. Takeoff to explosion.
Would they even do it like that, or would they just get a plane to go over the top and drop it? Oh, they couldn't get away with that actually.
Yeah, no,
the plane would come down.
The plane would definitely get shot down. Whereas you shoot a missile over, it's like that shit's going.
Yeah. I'm not really sure. I'm not really like well understood in this field.
I have a strong feeling it would take like a few hours at best. But like the issue with the second...
Hours is quick, you know.
Hours is quick. But the issue is
so quick.
Hours ain't quick enough. Because let's say America jumps the gun and thinks that Russia's shot when they actually haven't. Like they've heard some false information and there's a bunch of trickery and shit going on, and Russia, not Russia, America shoots first. Yeah. Then Russia turns around and says, "Okay, you're shooting, we're shooting." Yeah. Boom. So in that let's say 2 hour span that they have to actually like get their shit together and evacuate and all that type of shit, all they do is just shoot missiles instead. Yeah. It's gonna be a complete nuclear winter. Yeah, like the whole world is just gonna be like Chernobyl, but just worse.
Yeah, that's fucked. Well, apparently he wants Chernobyl.
No, there's already troops in Chernobyl.
Yeah, why though? Because I think he wants a nuclear power available there. But like, bro, that thing's fucked.
That thing is cooked.
And it's known. Look at what happened. It's known for it to be not stable.
It's not the haves.
It's fucked. I don't know why he would do that, because...
Don't they have nuclear power in Russia anyways?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. But I think he just wants more. Yeah. And the thing is, they've covered Chernobyl with like plates and shit to trap and as best as they can all the existing radiation in the area.
I've seen the radiation levels. I saw something actually. I read it that the radiation levels in Chernobyl are going up since
they've invaded.
Since the Russian troops invaded.
Well, if they take off the sheets, it's fucked, because the surrounding countries
are fucked, because it's going to go up into the atmosphere and then spread. The wind's going to take all this nuclear energy. Yeah, they're going to start a nuclear winter without actually setting off a single nuke.
Yeah,
they're just going to reopen
the whole shit from the old days. Like, that's so dumb. Like, a props. That's why I was applauding. To whoever fucking built that shit to contain it, because it's done well.
They've done well
for however many years it's been fucking fucked for. They've done very well to contain it. So for someone to come in now and say fuck you and rip this thing off, like, come on, bro, like, let it be.
Hopefully we've got better technology now. So like when we do go in and repatch it, we can like repatch it for good.
But like, if Russia have control, how are you gonna repatch it? Is it gonna be open?
What if we just nuke Chernobyl? It's already been nuked.
Nah, because then you
just double up. You just double up radiation.
Yeah, you just did it 10 ruining times. Everything. Yeah, no, that's horrible.
Radiation cubed. Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah, it's like a bomb on a bomb. Like, you're dropping a bomb on an actual bomb, and it'll just...
That's
you thought Hiroshima was bad. That'd be
there's gonna
be another level.
Well, apparently all the nukes and stuff they have now are like 10 to 100 times worse than what they set off in Japan.
Yeah, I could imagine so. Like,
I'm not keen.
Yeah,
I'm not keen at all.
Where do you reckon they test these things? I know there's someone in the ocean. Yeah, but do they ever test them on land? Do you reckon? There's no way, right?
Nah, not like, because what country is gonna give up enough land to
let
test
that fucker off?
Like, it could have been like America used to way back when they had like smaller bombs and they would test them in like the deserts and shit like that, or the far outback of their countries. Yeah, I think Australia could.
Yeah, we have so much.
We have so much just space.
But not a nuke, because like the thing that I'm trying to get at.
No, set it off over in like Western Australia. give it like a few days to waft over to Sydney and let it dilute a bit in the air. Like, I don't know, man. I think if you set one off in like the dead center of Australia, like near like maybe not Uluru, but around those ends.
Fuck that, you can't destroy Australia.
No, I'm not destroying Uluru, but like around those ends, you know, which is just fucking straight nothing but sand. Yeah. So like, you just set one off there, test it, be like, okay, that's pretty cool. Test another one. Just set them all off on the same spot.
All?
Like not all at the same time. Not all at the same time, but like when you're testing, you just continually
just have this huge crater in Australia.
Just have maybe they drop them in holes. Oh, I don't know.
Nah, that
what do you think a nuke would do in a hole? Like you know what? Like let's say you drop it down this massive
deep hole,
like a deep hole.
Yeah, deep hole.
Do you think it would like incinerate
the surrounding ground underneath and like drop shit? Yeah, it actually may, you know, but like I think the literal approximate area around it will just blow because it's that powerful. But like when it goes outer and outer, you know how like it dissipates the power. It would just cave under whatever's there, I reckon, and drop everything underneath it.
That's cool.
Yeah, imagine underground bombs.
It would be like a ripple effect on the surface, though.
Yeah.
Like as the explosion wave went out, the whole surface would just ripple
and come down. You mean?
Tear everything, and then it would. Whoa,
that's fucked. Yeah, so like, do they like? Sorry, back to the point. What I'm trying to get at. So they never know the actual effect of a nuclear bomb until the day that it's needed. You know what I mean?
No, Japan was going to do what Japan did.
Exactly.
They knew it was going to be bad, but they didn't know exactly what it was going to do.
So that's what I'm saying. Like they've advanced in all these bombs and stuff, but no one really knows what the capabilities of its damage is going to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can do the math on it.
Yeah.
Math and reality are two very different things. Yeah. Math is just a bunch of numbers on a paper. Reality is seeing the whole world burn. Yeah. Like literally burn alive. Yeah. Like incinerated.
We'd like to take a quick break to mention a word from our sponsors. Splish Splash. I was taking a bath and I noticed I have beautiful balls. Our friends at Manscaped, the global leaders in below the waist hygiene, are turning men's shower dreams into their favorite routine with the all-new Ultra Premium collection.
This all-in-one hygiene skin and hair bundle is designed to upgrade the everyday man's shower routine from head to toe. Your hair, skin, and balls deserve this. Save big by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with the code HDPOD.
So let me take you through like a walkthrough of the Manscaped shower routine here. So step 1, we lathered on the cologne-infused Ultra Premium body wash with aloe vera and sea salt to keep your skin feeling clean and moisturized all day.
Step 2, it's hair care time. Apply the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner that cleanses and nourishes in one step. The non-greasy formula has a base of coconut water, green tea, aloe turmeric, and sage. Apply this into your armpits and pubic region too.
Step 3, once you hop out of the shower, protect yourself from body odor by applying on the Manscaped aluminium-free deodorant. This deodorant dries clear and is also cologne-infused.
Step 4, have tattoos or dry skin? Let's hit your skin with the hydrating body moisturizer spray.
And step 5, to finish it off, we apply the Manscaped Lip Balm. This is a free gift when you purchase the Ultra Premium Collection.
This new bundle will change your life, and I want all my listeners to live their best lives.
No cap.
On God.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code HDPOD at manscaped.com.
That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code HDPOD at manscaped.com.
It's time to get wet and clean with your new Manscaped shower routine.
Yes, sir.
Back to the program. I watched a thing of the Japan bombing and like people saw the light. If you're far away, you saw the light. It happened and then you had probably seconds or minutes until it hit you, but you were fucked no matter what. You couldn't run from it, whatever, and you got burnt. Like, imagine that happening. Imagine literally
like
Sydney City. Imagine Sydney City, like a bomb was dropped right now. We'd see the explosion.
We'd see the mushroom cloud. We'd see it all.
And we'd be fucked.
It would just be like, okay.
We'd have like a minute to be like, okay, we're about to get fucked with this.
Dab up the homies. Yeah. You know, try and run out, just scull a beer before you die type of thing. I don't know.
There's nothing you could do. Like they say a fridge, you can hide in a fridge, but that... I don't think that's actually a real thing. I think Indiana Jones...
Yeah, I was going to say, it was in Indiana Jones 1, and people are like, no, find your closest fridge. Go to the garage, shove your kids in it, they'll be fine. It's like, no. Fridges and cockroach... Oh, honestly, what if you... Do you reckon you make a cockroach suit? What? You know how cockroaches can survive nuclear winter?
Yeah.
Surely you just build an cockroach armor.
Yeah,
what like do you mean, get cockroach like exoskeleton, like not live cockroaches, obviously. Like you kill them and then you just knit them really, really like thickly and closely together.
I don't think it's necessary.
Create like a cockroach jumper. Like,
I don't think it's necessarily the skin of the cockroach. It's whatever the.
It's just they survive inside. Yeah, but like surely if you've got the, I don't know, man.
If you look like one,
if you look like one, they're just like, no, we're not gonna radiate
like
this guy.
The smoke cloud just goes around you. You're like a force field, and there's like a huddle of cockroach humans sat together in a little fucking hall somewhere.
You know, like the Roman army, how they used to wear like shields.
There's a little cockroach huddle somewhere. Shit, honestly, if that's like, imagine we had 2 hours and we were gonna like die regardless, I would try it. Like, there's no
like,
harm. You're gonna die
hunt
anyway.
cockroaches. Go to a dumpster somewhere. Just pick up cockroaches
and just
start
lay them, eat them, do whatever.
I don't think I'd eat a cockroach. Even if I knew I was gonna die, I'd be honest.
But it's fucked up. I had a tangent. What was I gonna say? Cockroaches. What were we talking about? Cockroaches.
You see it and it's just gonna blow you up in like a minute, an instant type thing. Like
cockroaches. That's what. Yeah, sorry. Bro, so they can survive radiation. Everyone talks about this, but you spray what's in mortine. Yeah,
what the fuck is in mortine?
Because that shit's knocking them out.
Well, I mean, you've sprayed mortine before in a room and it stinks out.
Yeah,
like I struggle to breathe sometimes. I'm sitting there, I'm like, fuck, this is whack. Like shit. Like this is not good. Because like, I'll be very honest, I hate spiders. I hate them with a passion. So whenever I see one, I will empty like half a can of mortine on this thing. Like even if it's this big, like I'll kill this bitch.
Yeah.
And for like a solid like 5 minutes, I'll cough my lungs out because I'm just like, fuck
this. This is
mortine
shit.
Is ass.
It's
like,
horrible.
Mortine is whack.
It's whack as fuck.
Bro, but yeah.
And cockroaches are dying to this, but they're somehow surviving the radiation of a nuclear bomb. Like, what is in mortine and why isn't mortine the thing that's in a nuclear bomb? You know what I mean? Obviously, there's probably more technical things.
There's definitely a bit more technical
an actual reason. But
why?
Yeah, why? Well, what's going on here? Like, it's fucked up.
I actually just want to know, like, what gives them the power to survive radiation?
Yeah.
Like, what is it about
that actually makes them?
Because if it was just the thing of like all things with like an exoskeleton type thing, if it's all things with an exoskeleton survive it, and like, wouldn't there be a bunch of different other bugs and shit that survive?
That would survive. Maybe there are though. Maybe there are,
and you only just hear about
the cockroaches. Yeah, because they're fucking horrible.
They're ugly.
We'll touch on one more thing. Maybe.
Yes.
Could we do it? Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, we'll
on the Russia-Ukraine thing. There's an urban legend going around of the Ghost of Kyiv. I don't know if you've heard of this guy. And it's this fight or flight dude, airborne hero they're calling him, the lone airborne hero. And he's got the first air combat ace over European soil since World War II. And a combat air ace is 5 like
shoot
downs of like plane to plane.
He's good. So he's got a kill streak.
He's got 6.
Care
he's
package.
On 6 right
he's
now.
on a care package. Let's go.
Yeah. So man's fucking killing it up. Got his care package. He's set, but it's an urban legend. So people don't really know if this dude's true or not. Yeah. But this is at the moment the hero of Ukraine, and
they're all just like, yo, we're gonna be like my guy.
This guy. But like, apparently it's. Like, the reason it's called an urban legend because they don't know if it's true or not.
There's no factual evidence, but it's just stories.
Sorry to break the news to you. It's probably very unlikely that this dude's real. I did research. Apparently, taking a ship, like a 1-to-1 air fight in the modern world is not as simple as just shoot, and done.
No.
So they're saying the fact that this motherfucker's taking out 6 in like 24, 48 hours is very unrealistic, and it's probably not the same guy.
Well, how long ago was it?
What do you mean?
Like, how long ago was he dubbed the king of...
Last night, I think.
Like it happened recently.
Because of this war.
I thought this was like a World War II hero or some shit that they're all looking up to.
No.
But since this war's actually happened, he's taking out like 6.
Yeah.
It's cap.
It's cap.
So cap. I thought you were talking about like old planes that like you shot like twice in the thing and they'd fall down. I was like, okay, maybe you got pretty lucky, but like, no, it's cap, bro.
No, this is like
yesterday. Fighter jets, it's cap. It's cap.
It's so cap. And everyone's praising this hero. That's all I was seeing on Twitter. This, what was they calling him? The Ghost of Kyiv, which is just this fucking apparently dude in a Firefly jet by himself just taking on Russian.
Demon. He's a demon out
and people were like cheering for this guy. They're like, fucking oath.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, the fact that there is that urban legend is cool. You know what I mean?
I think it's like, once again, I think it's a morale booster. They're like, no, we got to keep everyone's spirits up. We got to keep them happy, keep them going, they want their land type thing, so they're gonna fight for it.
Yeah.
Bro, that's nuts.
But no, realistically, it's not possible, to be honest.
Yeah, not.
He'd have to be literally like American Sniper-esque with a plane. Like he'd have to be one of the best fucking firefighters.
Jet fighters.
Fighters that's ever existed on this earth to take out 6 within 24 hours, roughly.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, like the odds that he is one of those people is very low.
Yeah,
like just imagine.
Yeah.
Imagine if Ukraine's got this fucking goated super soldier in a jet, and
what a story that would be.
That would be insane. That is a movie.
Cool,
that right there is a movie. That would be so insane. Fucking cool.
And he survives this all.
Survives it all, and then makes like a documentary about it.
But like disappears. Like, so you ever like, okay, so survives it all. Someone knows he's like, the Ghost of Kyiv. You know what? He comes in, gets the sauce done. Imagine saves Ukraine or something.
Literally saves you. Like shoots a
final
missile
bomb
into
the
Moscow
capital or some
shit like that. Oh,
bro, that'd be fucking crazy.
Yo, I'm actually a fan of the Ghost. I like Ghost. I like the Ghost. I'll be honest.
You're bought into it now.
Oh shit.
But yeah, man. Girl, whoever you are, Ghost. Hypothetical is tearing it up on a 6 kill streak right now. But
they're going crazy.
Yeah, they're going so dumb. On some other news though, when you die, people die in war. Unfortunately,
I was about to say a lighter topic, but it's definitely not a lighter topic. It's alright though. It's lit.
Apparently, scientists have found out that life does apparently flash before your eyes when you die. Like
supposedly,
not the most concrete evidence ever.
I was going to say it's one case where. Do you know the full facts?
Yeah.
So an 89-year-old
had a heart attack,
but he was currently already in the hospital for epileptic fits.
Yeah.
So they were doing an EEG on his brain anyways.
Yeah.
And they were like scanning it, trying to find the symptoms and all that type of stuff of his epileptic fits. And while they were doing a scan, they recorded 900 seconds of footage. And during that, he had a heart attack and his heart stopped.
And he died. Yeah, unfortunately,
But during that time period, they managed to record, there was like 4 or 5 different brainwaves that recall, that are basically used for like concentration, memory, retrieval. There was
meditation and dreaming.
Those are the ones. Those are the ones. So yeah, you've done well. You've done very well. But yeah, they pretty much will record all of these, and they showed that as soon as the brain, right before the 30 seconds before the brain, before your heart stops, and 30 seconds after, your brain is going through this really intense dream memory recall thing in a sense. That's cooked.
Yeah, that's so cooked. It's so, like we said, not concrete, but somewhat proven now. Yeah, that your brain just happens to regather all its memories, maybe not literally every single memory,
accessible memory. Like if you've got memory problems, or you have like trauma or some shit, and you've repressed memories, it might be a different story.
Yeah.
But any of your good memories, like that you hold on to and you hold dear, flash.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Do you know what's kind of scary to think about?
Yeah,
you could be dying right now and seeing it through, like, you know what I mean? So imagine you're dying right now, but in your brain you're reliving your whole life.
Say that again.
So right now, in a very future time, you're dying, but while you're dying, you're getting that flashback recall.
Oh, and this is one of the calls.
This is a recall.
But you wouldn't be this present, would you, though? Because like in a dream, like I get you can be very.
They've only had one reading of this. They don't know how present you are. They don't know how in depth of a recall it is. Like I'm talking like extremities, of course, but like.
Yeah, that'd be fucking cooked right now.
You just died, but you replayed the whole run through.
Yeah,
and like
this is one of the moments
in
right
5
now.
seconds. Yeah, and it just because you know how you have those days sometimes where it feels like you just forget a whole day.
Yeah,
and you moved on to the next day type day. Like imagine if that's you just
the recall going through it.
There was just nothing interesting that day, and you just jumped through.
No.
It's
Go
cooked.
away.
It's
Go
cooked.
away. Get off the set. Hey, walk out of this room here. That's fucked up. No,
it's fucked up. It's a fucked up thing to think about. You know?
Yeah. But like if it's because obviously time would. Okay, so point I'm getting at, 5 seconds is what they said roughly was when all the recall was happening. If you're the one
in your brain,
going through
in your subconscious,
it'd be relative to that. You know what I mean?
So you'd just be replaying the memory.
Yeah. So like, fucked.
Yeah,
it's fucked. And that's like I've heard this before, not based off this, a different thing, but like, is your life potentially when you pass away just a complete recall for a while of all your old memories? Obviously, they say it's 5 seconds and you die, but is your consciousness in there forever stuck in this loop?
Well, doesn't the brain stay active for longer than like a while after you die?
I think so. I wouldn't know the actual.
I don't know the exact numbers either, but I'm pretty sure the brain stays active for like a little bit after you die. So yeah, what if that like 10-minute span? Is just
years, billion, like infinite.
Hundreds
because
of years.
Time isn't relative anymore in your consciousness. Your
time is just a playthrough.
Yeah,
at that point, you're just playing through all the good bits.
Yeah,
and like you just
That's it. It's fucked. Yeah, I don't like thinking about. I'm a very like existential
existential crisis
person.
type of guy.
Yeah,
I get that.
yeah,
I get
yeah.
that a lot. I get that.
And
a
I
lot.
don't like to think about this shit too much. It's good to like. I've been getting better, and
It's
I am
good to
better. It's good to expand, think about it, but like, I don't like to dwell too much into the loophole because then it's like there's so many black holes and
you just gotta give yourself a bad time so you know you're not dying. You know, you just gotta stab yourself. Be like, I wouldn't remember that.
Yeah.
Why would I remember that? There's no reason
like
to
a
remember
reality
that.
check.
I'm alive right now. Like
it's
calm. It's calm. It's calm.
Yeah, but yeah, it is fucked up to think that. Oh, it's not fucked up. It's a cool idea to think that. It could all like maybe
it could all flash through.
It could all flash all the good memories and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's just a little side note on random shit.
Do you reckon they're gonna? Because like obviously this was a by luck reading.
Yeah.
Like to be honest, it was completely lucky because you're not meant to. It's kind of unethical to test or like test on dead people that are dying in that sense. Like it's quite unethical to do that. Like you should just let them get their piece and
pass away,
die type thing.
Yeah.
But like, do you think now because they found these readings and there's going to be someone somewhere that's really interested in it?
Yeah.
Like they're going to be like, shit, there could be some truth behind this, or there could be some deeper, because we don't know what the fuck the readings actually say. We just know that there are these readings. So someone might be looking at them thinking like, nah, this can go deeper. Like there could be a way that we can now harness this to make memory retrieval. Like what if like something like Alzheimer's or some shit like that? You could heal with this type of information.
Yeah,
what's
like
the
word, but very like
scientific on. I guess, yeah. And it's that whole thing of like with this new information, you can lead to more information. Yeah. But does that mean that now you can like sign up somewhere? Like, hey, I know that I'm dying in the next like few weeks because I've got terminal illness or some shit. I want you to scare my brain.
I don't see why not. If I was in that position, cool. I would, because it's not harmful. They just put on the electrodes and all that, whatever it is, the nodes, to set you up, and you'd go about your ways. But I definitely think because of this, it would be something a bit more experimented on to some degree at least. I don't know why it never was, to be honest. Like,
I think Neurolink, Elon Musk thing, how he's going to put a chip in your brain or whatever. I think if and when that starts happening, that whole like brain research is going to skyrocket exponentially because now that there's a chip in your brain, if someone with a chip in their brain dies, the chip doesn't turn off. The chip will record all the data. And if the chip is recording all the data, then that means now anyone that gets a Neuralink is basically guaranteed data as soon as they die. Like it's just let's just send that back off to the cloud. Elon Musk can play with it a little bit.
What do you reckon they do with chips and stuff when people die? When the Neuralink comes out?
I hope they don't recycle them.
Yeah, that'd be fucked up.
They tell me like, hey, yo, this was in a chip. This chip was in a guy for like 10 years. Dush, here's yours now.
It'd be crazy if like they'd start using the databases from people and they'd find up like fucked up secrets or like, if you're real petty, you like took someone's fucking Neuralink out their head when you killed them. And then you take their memories. Whoa, mind blown. Bro, imagine you're like a hitman and you need to find out information about things, but everyone's got Neuralinks in their head. So you're out here slashing people, taking Neuralinks out of brains, and then finding, because you somehow found the way.
Figuring out the link between like figuring out how to access people's memories through readings and shit like that.
There's no need to torture people anymore. You just kill them, take the link out, and then plug it into like a laptop or something.
Don't need to pull your toenails off anymore. I just have the link. Shit's gone. Fuck.
That'd be crazy. But for that to be very successful, like you'd have to be the first of your kind to understand that technology and how to run it up like that. And then everyone be like, why is he taking the chips out of their heads? And then it'll click. They're like, he knows
what he's doing. He's a smart guy. But I feel like the pool of people that would know how to do all that is quite small. So the second that they picked up on, this is what they're doing, they'd be like, okay, here's a short list of about 6 people that can do this. So let's just go knock on everyone's door and see who runs.
Well, what you'd do, if you were one of those people, you'd get a hitman. You wouldn't be the hitman.
That is very true.
So,
I want you to kill these guys and pull their chips out. Give them to me. That's all I want.
It's like, that'd be a new Matrix movie. Like a modern day era Matrix movie.
Neuralink.
Yeah, the Neuralink.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is fucked up.
Oh, damn.
We always somehow come back to these conversations, but like it's the future and we love it. Like
it's a good. We're looking forward to futuristic ideas.
One more story though. Logan Paul and Arnold Schwarzenegger are launching a slap fighting championship. That's how you're wrong?
No, you said all right, but...
you dog. I was actually so worried. I was like, damn, my heart dropped. I was like, should we cut the recording, just end it here? Just stop life, I'll walk out, bro. Fuck. I was like, I swear, like, That's just his name, you know.
Oh, yeah, no, it is.
Oh,
I'm poking fun.
But yeah, they started a slap fighting championship.
Slap fighting.
Oh, not started. They are hosting. So I don't know if you're aware of this.
It's at the Arnold. It's going to be the Arnold Classic or whatever it is.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
they're going to have like a separate stand or setup thing.
Yeah, for
in
the
the event. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you heard of this before?
I've seen. It's like Russian slap fighting.
Russian slap fighting,
they're
stuff like that.
fucked.
Yeah, they're like big
cooked.
mandem.
Their hands are the size of dinner plates,
Yeah.
and they just fucking.
So the ruling is, for anyone that doesn't know, so people have to sit across from each other and exchange single-handed, undefended slaps. So they go slap for slap, and it goes until one person gets knocked out or the other person just says, I'm done, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they're hosting a championship for this.
So in this, they've changed the rules slightly.
Have they?
I've read.
Okay.
So they're doing 3 rounds of slaps.
Yep.
The players have 30 seconds to return after being slapped.
Yep.
Otherwise it's called, or if they drop, it's called type thing.
Yeah.
And by the 3rd round of slaps, if they both slap, neither of them fall, the judges judge who slapped, who had the most consistent, the best slaps type thing, and then they just move forward.
Yeah.
Because I think that had come down to the whole like brain damage and taking care of people in sports and all that type of shit, and not actually wanting to fuck these people up, because there's no need.
If it was hosted in Russia, it'd just be
it's just death at that point.
Yeah.
But because it's in Ohio, they're gonna have all these regulations and
to
rules
make sure
and
people
shit like that.
people first.
Well, they don't want people to die at this event. I'll be honest. Like it'd be.
Would you?
Oh.
For $10,000, stand there and take a slap from a big Russian motherfucker in this slap fighting championship?
Fuck me. 10 bands?
10 bands. Would you stand on the other side of a, let's say, 6'5" dinner plate hand motherfucker?
No, I'll be very honest.
Yeah.
It ain't worth it.
Yeah, nah. It could kill you.
Die.
It actually could kill you.
Like,
People
I would break my
deaf.
jaw.
Yeah, you'd break your jaw.
Like, because I'll be honest, I'm not conditioned. To them, I would have a fucking crystal clear glass jaw waiting for the smashing.
Yeah.
Like, it would just be death.
Your neck would come off your head. I mean, your head would come off your neck.
Exorcism. My head would spin like 3 times
They'd
around.
smack the fuck out of your neck. They'd hit you. Just go all the way around.
Shit. No.
At
a 0. And
I was going to say 100 bands would you do
at a 0 and I'd do it.
Yeah.
Just because 100 bands is 100 bands. Like, I'd be dumb to be turning down that type of money.
Yeah.
But yeah, like...
Yeah, because I would say exchange for exchange, but it wouldn't. You'd die from the first one anyway, so...
Maybe if I got a chance to kick him in the nuts really hard.
Yeah.
But I'd kick him in the nuts after he slapped me.
Even if you survived the first one, why go through a second one? You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
there's no need.
you get one hit off, but it's not going to do anything to this motherfucker. So, yeah, it's just one hit, yeah.
Just one
hit for 100 bands. I'd do it.
It would. Yeah. I'd want a really professional guy to do it, though. Because that way they'd slap in the right spot. Because the worst thing you want is like a slap on the ear or like a slap across like the eye or some shit like that.
Well, that can happen.
Yeah, but like this is why I want like one of the best motherfuckers. Like even though it'll probably hurt the most, at least he's accurate with that shit. You know, he's gonna clock me clean where he has to, and life's good.
The current champion, his name's Vasily Kamatisyek, Russian. I don't know.
Sounds scary.
But he's also known as a dumpling, and he's like.
Doesn't sound as scary anymore.
He's like some huge motherfucker that's like been wiping out competition for like 2 years or so. And then he randomly got knocked out by some like random kid. He's not like a 7-year-old kid. He was like a 20-year-old that's built for the competition.
Okay. Yeah.
Underdog. No one knew who this guy was, and he knocked him out for the first time ever. And everyone was like, "Oh."
Everyone's like, "Okay, I guess
this kid's got serious
there's
business."
Smoke. Yeah.
But yeah, I would not like the dumpling to smash my face in.
I do like dumplings, to be fair. So like maybe honestly I'd be okay with it. I'd slip him like 10 bands and be like, yo, it's like a half barrel, please.
Half barrel,
like, half barrel, please.
If
10
there's 100 bands, I'll give you 10.
Yeah, I'll give you 10, a half barrel, please.
He'd probably take it. They probably don't get paid. Like back to the other Russian MMA thing we said the other week. These things in Russia, they probably don't get paid that much.
Because there's no there's no international media coverage of it. There might be Russian coverage of it. Like throughout Russia, they show like it's like NRL. In a sense, like they show the sport and whatever. But it's got no international coverage. Like there's not big multi-million-dollar contracts trying to broadcast it everywhere and shit like that. So they don't really have the money to be handing out to these men.
What a random like avenue in life to take though, eh? Like imagine like one day you sat there and you're like, what do I want to do in my life? Like what is my purpose? And you think,
I just want to
slap the fuck out of someone.
Slap the fuck out of some people.
Slap the fuck out of some motherfucker.
I reckon it honestly started as a school game.
Yeah, right.
That eventually just turned into something.
Yeah, like a little competition
it
started.
it was just something at some local high school.
Yeah.
Where these two guys were like, I reckon I'm gonna slap harder than you. No, I reckon I'm fucking slap harder than you. And they just slapped the fuck out of each other. And then some other kid was like, hey, I reckon I'm slap harder than both of you. And then it kind of built. And then it built up and it became like a trend to do type thing. And then someone was like, fuck it, business.
Yeah, and then people started like, no one take this shit seriously.
Yeah, like, hey, I want to beat that. That guy slapped me really fucking hard yesterday. I'm gonna go train. I'm gonna do some fucking curls. Like, let's fucking go.
And just trained to be the biggest slapper, and here we are now.
That was probably like 30 years ago, and now it's just evolved like the whole way through.
How crazy!
Russians are built different.
Yeah, they do some absurd shit.
This is a Russian. This is a very Russian episode. To be honest,
I was gonna say shout out Russia, but fuck Russia.
No.
I know actually. Russian people, whatever. Vladimir Putin government, fuck you.
Fuck the elitists. Yeah, realistically.
Russia, we love. Yeah, we can shout out Russia.
Shout out Russia. Russia's got some cool shit.
Fine.
Russia's got some cool shit. They got cool ice skaters and stuff. I like the Russian ice skaters. They're cool.
What?
I don't know. I'm just trying to find cool things in Russia that come off the top of my head. And the first thing was ice skaters. That's a great time though.
Anyways, we're here. HD Advice.
HD Advice, we're back.
Yeah, we're going to do this every second week with our guest. I don't know. I thought we'd try it and we did it with Laura. Did all right. Didn't do too bad.
Didn't do too bad.
But I don't know. I think we'll just keep it for us because we can let 2 weeks worth build up and then we'll have like some good ones to work with. And we can, when we have guests, we just purely focus on them.
That's a good time.
So, thank you guys for all your entries in this week. We appreciate it. Keep them coming. Like I said, we'll do the 2 week build ups because guests will be running every second week for the foreseeable future.
For now, yeah.
So, we'll get straight into it.
Yes, sir.
First one here. So my friend went away for a holiday and asked me to feed and walk her dog every day while she was gone. And the one day I accidentally left the side gate open and her dog ran away. I spent the whole day looking for her, but I couldn't find her. And I told my friend that the dog was missing before I got to the house that morning. Am I a bad person? Dog's gone. Spent the whole day trying to find it. Couldn't find it. Told the friend before she turned up. It's gone. Am I a bad person for not having the dog kept in possession well? I wouldn't say you're necessarily a bad person.
Bad person.
You fucked up.
You fucked up.
Yeah.
You fucked up bad.
Yeah.
Like, you fucked up bad. Like, I don't know. I feel like you... Depends how well you know the friend. Yeah. Like if it's a really close friend and you don't think this dog disappearing is going to be the end of your friendship, then say something to them. But if you think that, like... They just asked you because you were the only available person to do it, and this dog going missing is going to end this friendship completely. Yeah. Maybe just white lie. Yeah, it's a little white lie. Like, no, it was gone before I got here. Yeah, I don't know. Because you never know what's going to happen. The dog might pull back up in like a few days after it's had its homeless life, and it's like, oh, this is shit. I want food again. Yeah. So it might come back, and it all might be well. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if it's a best friend who's had this dog for like 12 years. Oh, dead it. Dead it. Just a white lie. Just let this thing go. No, you can't white lie. Oh, actually, yeah, no. If it's an old dog, then like it's on its way out anyways. Just be like, look, I took the pain of losing a dog away from you. Yeah. It's just you just never get to know. It's all right. Yeah, fuck. Nah, that'd be devastating. It would be devastating. It would be like being the owner of that dog. Yeah, no, it'd be trusting another human with that dog, and it's just gone forever. Like if you had it for that long as well, it'd be horrible. Yeah. Well, did they mention how long they were looking after it for? Walk her dog while she was gone. One day accidentally. Not long. I'd say a week or so if they're on holiday. Yeah. Holidays usually just like go on holiday with the dog, bro. If you really like the dog that much, take it with you. And if I wouldn't say necessarily a bad person, but you definitely made an error. Yeah, definitely. Maybe like look at buying them a new puppy. No, you can't do that. Yeah. You can't just force another dog. Like, yo, sorry about your last one. Here's a new one. Love this one as equal as the last and move on. Just get like the exact same dog. Yeah. Just be like, hey, yo, it's just the same but young. I took it to the fountain of youth. It was a great time. Next one here. Ooh. How to politely tell and or approach a roommate on their messiness. I feel like I'm nagging them because I tell them to clean often, but I don't want to seem like a nagging parent. Oh. How to politely approach. So I would just suggest... We went through this. I'll be very honest. What do you mean we went through this? When we used to live at Doonside. Yeah. I was the messy roommate. Yeah. And how would you politely approach me whenever you realize that I had a bit of mess around and you would just be like, oh, fuck. get this shit done.
I'd be like, yo, dude, I just remind you, like, this is our house. This is a common, like, because the rule with us, I said to him, your room's your room. I don't care.
It's your personal space.
As long as it's not like food literally on the floor.
Yeah, and you're bringing in cockroaches and rats and any of that type of shit.
As long as it's not that, your room's your room. But all the common areas, keep them respectable and clean the mess you've made kind of thing.
Make sure the tables are kind of wiped down if you spilled food or drink on them, that type of stuff. Yeah.
And if you sometimes didn't do that, the way I would do it, I would just be like, yo, dude, like, if this is your mess, I would just remind you. Like,
be like, oh, I think your Mac is out on the table or some shit like that. And I'd be like, oh, sweet. Nice.
Yeah, like, would you mind cleaning it? Don't be like, that's your Mac's on the table, yeah? And they go, yeah. And it's like, and then walk away.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Don't pull some fucking, what's the word that I'm looking for? Passive aggressive.
Yeah, passive aggressive
bullshit does not get you anywhere.
Yeah, don't
just
do that shit.
Upfront.
Yeah, just be like, yo, dude, your Mac, is that yours? Yeah, can you just please clean it? You're just going to be upfront, get it done, and just sort it out.
And if they're getting butthurt over it, they shouldn't.
Yeah, it's their mess.
Unless it's genuinely not their mess, then like fair enough.
Yeah, if it's another issue where it's like you guys have like one does dishes, one does washing, and someone's not doing their work of things, you just need to tell them like this is your designated task. Do that task, please.
Do the thing. I do my thing. You do your thing.
Yeah, as long as it's not passive aggressive and you come up front with it, it's calm. Last one here. We have a story. Where'd it go? Here it is. Okay, there's a girl I'm seeing, and I've been seeing her for over a month now. I'm not trying to make anything official or advanced like that yet, but I think she's wanting to make more of a commitment with this. Do I cuff now, or do I risk not doing anything and potentially lose her because of this?
Sure. So they've been talking for a month?
Yeah, a bit over a month. And
is she cuffed or is...
No.
Like, not,
so they're both...
She's not cuffed. Like, they're both single, but is she looking to get cuffed?
He said, I think she's wanting me to make that commitment, but he's not, like, really completely there for that yet. So there's a lot of like, I'm assuming it's in his head. He's like, fuck, do I do it? Do I not? I think she wants me to do all that.
I think if you're having second doubts.
Yeah.
Or like sorry. I think if you're having second thoughts.
Yeah.
It's a very kind of, if you're on the fence, you need to find a reason to not be on the fence anymore. Yeah. So you either need to decide like, no, I really like this woman because XYZ.
Yeah.
Or you need to be like, no, I'm sitting on the fence because XYZ. Yeah. If you're sitting on the fence because of XYZ, it's a no. Yeah. But if you're sitting on the fence because you're just not confident enough in the fact that you both like each other, then it's a yes. Yeah. But if you're sitting on the fence because you're like, her mentality's a bit weird, or she does weird things, or she hangs out with weird people, or whatever the reasoning is, if you've got a reasoning to keep yourself at a distance, you usually trust your gut. Yeah, I'll be honest. Like it's a very like gut feeling, and you know, like sometimes you just know that things are fun or things might seem cool, but you just know that in the long run, it may not work. In a year's time, 2 years' time, 3 years' time, however long it's gonna take, it's just gonna come back and be like, no, and didn't happen.
If you're still not sure on what Luke's just said and you just need more time, that's completely fine as well. But if you think she's being demanding, then you just need to tell her like, yo, I need a bit more time, whatever. And if she's arcing up about that, honestly, then just...
That's a red flag.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
Yeah. If she's trying to get you cuffed ASAP. Yeah. And
not letting you have your time.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can tell her, you can be like, look, I'm not ready to get cuffed right now, but I'm also not really like talking to other people. You can be like, look, I'm not looking, it's not that I'm not looking to get cuffed with you, I'm just not looking to get cuffed in general.
Yeah, full stop. Yeah.
And then you can say to her like, look, I'm just doing my thing right now. Yeah. I'm not talking to anyone else. If you're not talking to anyone else, it's calm. We just do our thing
and see where it goes.
In a mutual way. Yeah. And just do our own thing, but kind of keep in contact, whatever, and then visit it again in 3-6 months, however long it takes. Yeah. Visit it back and say, hey, yo, are we on? Are we off? Yeah. Maybe in that time one of them's gotten a partner and then it's definitely off. Or maybe in that time both of them have got a partner and it's definitely off. Like, you know what I mean? But like, you can always come back and visit it as long as there's no bad blood in a sense. Like there's always room to snuggle back in. Yeah. It's a great time.
Well, that'll be it.
Yes, sir.
That'll be it. That's that episode. Heavily Russian influenced as we...
Shout out the Russians.
Yeah.
Other than Putin.
Yeah. Yep. But no, we appreciate you guys for watching, listening, viewing, however you're consuming this podcast. Appreciate you guys all. We have another, like I said, every second weekend, guests are coming on. We have another guest lined up for next week.
Shut up.
Should be a good one. And yeah, that'll be that. So thank you guys, and we'll be out.
Gang, gang.
Peace.